bookish people, it's Brittany, and today I am talking about 26 fall releases. These are all books that I am really looking forward to picking up that are coming out this fall, with 5 of these books being my most anticipated releases of 2018. The first 2 books on this list have already come out. They came out on Tuesday, but they didn't fit into my Tuesday video as they were just new releases, so I put them in this video. But these 2 books you can go ahead and get your hands on right now. The first book is Touch of Gold by Annie Sullivan. Everyone knows King Midas's story, but this is about Princess Cora, his daughter. 10 years after King Midas's story, Princess Cora still lives with the consequences. Her skin shines gold. When a thief steals precious treasure from King Midas and the kingdom, Princess Cora decides to go and track down this thief because she can sense gold. The second book is The Looking Glass by Janet McNally. After Sylvie's sister Julia disappears, Sylvie is trying to carry on her legacy at the National Ballet Theatre Academy. When Sylvie receives the sisters' old copy of fairy tales with a mysterious list inside, magical, weird things start happening to Sylvie. With her best friend's brother in tow, Sylvie heads to find her sister, but she learns that the damsel in distress may be the only one who can save herself. Touch of Gold and The Looking Glass are already out. The next book on this list is Toil and Trouble by various authors. This is an anthology of 15 short stories about witches and witchcraft. This book is a perfect fall read and it comes out August 21st. The next book on this list is That's Not What Happened by Cody Kiplinger. It's been 3 years since the Virgil County High School massacre, and everyone thinks they know what happened, but the survivors have stories to tell that may not line up with what people think happened. Will the truth hurt people or will it help them heal? This book comes out on August 21st. The next book is Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. Caldonia captains her own ship, the Mors Navis, whose crew is all women and girls whose lives have been affected by the evil warlord Arik Athar. The crew's goal is to stay alive and to take down Arik. When one of Arik's men decides that he wants to defect and join the crew, Caldonia is faced with an impossible decision. Will he be the key to taking down Arik, or will he be putting the crew in danger? This book comes out August 28th. The next book is Darius the Great is Not Okay by Adid Khorram. Darius feels like he doesn't belong anywhere. When he takes his first trip to Iran to meet his mother's family, he meets the next door neighbor, Sohrab. Through the friendship of Sohrab, Darius begins to feel more like himself. When it is time to go back to America, Darius must learn to be the boy he was in Iran without Sohrab. This book comes out August 28th. The next book is Uncharted by Aaron Cashman. Annabeth prefers her fantasy books to her real life. When her dad goes missing, she believes Griffin, a local boy, knows more than he's letting on. Annabeth launches her own investigation and follows clues that lead her to a secret that some would protect and a secret that some want exposed. A secret that will twist Annabeth's fantasy and reality all into one. This book comes out September 4th. The next book is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaeffer. Nita doesn't murder supernatural beings, her mother does. Nita just dissects them, until one day her mother brings home a live specimen, and Nita helps him escape. Nita is then sold in his place on the black market because Nita herself is in fact a supernatural being. Now Nita will risk everything to escape. This book comes out on September 4th. The next book is The Lantern's Ember by Colleen Hoke. 500 years ago, Jack made a deal with the devil. Now he is a lantern, a watchman who guards the portal to the other world. Ember feels a pull to the other world, and with the help of a vampire, she passes over into the Forbidden Plain. Now Jack must track her down and bring her back before both worlds descend into chaos. This book is out on September 11th. The next book is Rule by Ellen Goodlett. The King of Kelowna is dying, his heir has just been murdered, rebellion looms, but 3 options remain. Sophie, Aquila, and Ren All have their secrets, and they are all heirs to the throne. Only one of them can rule, but someone in Kelowna knows all three girls' secrets and is willing to expose them. This book is out on September 11th. The next book is A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney. Alice fights the nightmares, monstrous creatures from the dream realm of Wonderland, but balancing her real life in Georgia and keeping the nightmares at bay is tough, and becomes even tougher when her mentor is poisoned and Alice must travel deeper into Wonderland than she's ever been before. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and it comes out on September 25th. The next book is Damsel by Alana K. Arnold. When the prince comes of age, he must travel to the Grey Lands, slay a dragon, and rescue a damsel who will be his bride. When Amma wakes next to Prince Emery, she has no memory. She doesn't know about the rite, or being captured, or her rescue. All she knows is the stories Emery tells her, and that she is destined to be his princess. When in the kingdom of Harding, Amma realizes that her greatest threat may not have been the dragon. This book is a dark retelling of the damsel in distress trope, and this book is out on October 2nd. The next book is Grim Lovelies by Megan Shepherd. Anouk envies the human world, but she is not human. She is a beastie. She is destined for a life of servitude until her mistress is murdered and Anouk is blamed. Anouk and her fellow beasties only have 3 days to find the real killer, and to do so they must travel through Paris by the Underground Magic Society. This book comes out on October 2nd. Next is The Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. Marion, Zoe, and Val's stories come together on the mysterious island of Sawkill Rock. On this island, girls have been disappearing for decades, and stories of an insidious monster has been whispered around campfires. None have been brave enough to fight until now. This book comes out on October 2nd. Dear Evan Hansen by the creators of the show. This is a novelization of the musical with the same name. Evan must stick to a lie he never meant to tell, that Connor Murphy was his secret best friend. Suddenly, Evan isn't invisible anymore. The girl of his dreams notices him. He is helping a family heal. He is becoming a confidant, and he is a viral phenomenon. As Evan begins to question himself, everything is in danger of unraveling. This book comes out on October 9th. Next is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. This book starts with a breakup. Arthur and Ben meet at the post office when Ben is shipping off a box of his ex's things. After being separated, and then reunited, and then a couple of failed dates, two of them start to believe that there is no show-stopping romance in the cards for them. But maybe, just maybe, the universe has a different plan. Two wildly popular authors came together to bring us a novel that is sure to make us laugh and cry all at the same time. This book comes out on October 9th. Next is A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi. 2002 is a very rough time for a Muslim hijab-wearing girl like Shirin, so she spends most of her day with music and breakdancing with her brother. With her guard up all the time, can she bring it down when she meets Ocean, the first person who is truly interested in getting to know her. Tahira Mafi based some of this book on what she faced post 9/11 and her breakdancing experience. This is a highly anticipated, hard-hitting book that comes out October 16th. The next book is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ngan. Each year, 8 girls are chosen to serve the king as paper girls. It is a very high honor. It is also the cruelest. This year, there is a 9th girl. Lee isn't content to watch her fate consume her, so she begins a journey that will shake the foundations of Ikara. There's a content warning on this book for violence and sexual abuse, so be careful and be sure that you want to pick this book up. This book comes out November 6th. The next book is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Spensa has always dreamed of being a pilot in a war against an alien race. She must learn to navigate flight school and learn how to fly a plane that seems to have a soul. This book comes out on November 6th. Also out on November 6th is the Throne of Glass Collector's Edition. This book features a cloth slipcover with unique foil art on the cover, a ribbon pool, new interior page designs, metallic end papers, and a new map of Aurelia. This is perfect for all those hardcore Throne of Glass fans out there. Next is 4321 by Courtney Stevens. After surviving a deadly bus bomb, Go is looking for closure, so she reconnects with fellow survivor Rudy. Go then decides to round up the rest of the survivors and go to New York. There they learn that healing isn't always so easy. This book comes out on November 13th. Now we are moving on to my 5 most anticipated reads of this fall. These are books that I have been waiting to come out for so long. I am so excited to get my hands on these books. Oh my god. The first one is Of Blood and Bone by Nora Roberts. This is the second book in the Chronicles of the One. This book takes place 13 years after the events of Year One. Here we follow Fallon Swift, who must go train with Malik and learn skills that she will need when the time is right for her to take up her position as the One. This book comes out December 4th. The next book is A Wrench in the Works by Kate Cassidy. Shannon Hammer's sister, Chloe, returns to Lighthouse Cove to film several episodes for her hit show on the DIY network. When the show's executive producer and co-host's ex-wife, Erica, is murdered, Shannon learns the real reason her sister left Lighthouse Cove. Will she be able to find the murderer in time to save her sister? This book comes out on November 6th. Next release is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This is the conclusion to the epic Throne of Glass series. I won't say too much about this book because it is the 7th book in this series, but in this book, everyone must fight. Bonds will be tested. Oh, I am so excited for this book. I cannot wait. This comes out on October 23rd. The next release is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. This is the stunning conclusion to the Dark Artifices trilogy. This follows Emma Carstairs and Julian Blackthorne. There is not a lot I can say about this book without giving so much away from the other two. These books are so good, and this picks up right where Lord of Shadows left off, and the Blackthorns are sent to their next adventure to save the Shadowhunters. This book comes out on December 4th. And my number 1 most anticipated release of this fall is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. I have wanted this book since I finished Strange the Dreamer. I need this book right now. Oh, that book was pure greatness, and this book is going to crush me, but it is going to be amazing all at the same time. I am ready to be destroyed by this book. In this book, we are going to delve deeper into the mysteries of Weep. We are going to watch Laszlo face an impossible decision. Sarai must learn more about herself, and the city of Weep is still left reeling. Love, hate, revenge, redemption, destruction, and salvation all clash in this beautiful book. This comes out on October 2nd, and I am counting down the days. Oh my god, I am so excited. There you have it. Those are upcoming fall releases that I am so excited for, and my 5 most anticipated releases. If I didn't mention a book that's coming out, it may be because I haven't read the series yet, or I didn't know about it. So tell me books that I should pick up this fall down in the comments. Tell me if you are looking forward to any of the books that I have mentioned. What is your most anticipated release for the rest of this year? Let me know. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the bookish content that I put out. That is all from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!